Eagles fans voice concerns after disappointing performance against Bears. The Philadelphia Eagles entered this season with expectations of repeating their Super Bowl success, but recent performances have fans scratching their heads. Jalen Hurts and the offense have struggled to find their rhythm, leaving many to wonder what's going wrong. Is there a disconnect between Hurts and his star wide receiver, A.J. Brown? While Brown had an impressive game with 132 yards and 2 touchdowns, the rest of the team didn't quite match that energy. Comment "Go Philadelphia Eagles" if you're feeling the passion. It's disheartening to watch a talented team like the Eagles fall short of expectations, especially against a team like the Chicago Bears. The defense looked lost, allowing the Bears to dominate, and the offense seemed to stall at crucial moments. Fans in the stands voiced their frustration, booing and even chanting "Fire Kevin" as the game slipped away. It's tough to see die-hard supporters leave early, but when the team fails to deliver, you can understand their disappointment. Head coach Nick Sirianni is likely feeling the heat, especially with offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo under scrutiny for the team's lack of offensive firepower. Richard Sherman, a Super Bowl champion himself, pointed out that the Eagles need to find new solutions on offense. He's right. We need to see adjustments and creativity that inspire confidence in our talented roster. The defense, led by Vic Fangio, was expected to be a strength this season. However, allowing 281 rushing yards to the Bears raises red flags. How can a team with such high hopes allow this kind of performance? We all saw the glimpses of brilliance in the past, but now it seems like a wake-up call is necessary. As we move forward, the question remains, what can the Eagles do to turn things around? Fans, what changes do you think are needed to get this team back on track? Is it time for a new offensive coordinator or a shift in strategy? Let's hear from you. Share your thoughts on the Eagles in the comments, and let us know which city you're cheering from and what you think about the current state of the Philadelphia Eagles. Your voice matters, and together we can support our team through thick and thin. Eagles fans need to rally. What's next for Philadelphia after the loss to the Bears? The Philadelphia Eagles faced a disappointing 24-15 loss against the Chicago Bears, and you could feel the frustration in the air. As the game slipped away, fans began chanting "Fire Kevin," aimed at offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo. Sure, it's easy to point fingers after a lackluster performance that saw the Eagles muster only 2 first downs and a measly 3 points in the first half. But is it really all on the offensive coordinator? Even though some fans are ready to make Patullo the scapegoat, head coach Nick Sirianni has made it clear that he's sticking with his play caller. "No, we're not changing the play caller, but we will evaluate everything," Sirianni stated. It's a familiar refrain, but with the Eagles now on a 2-game losing streak, fans have to wonder if this approach is sustainable. The team stands at 8-4, which is 1 loss more than they had at this point last season when they went on to win the Super Bowl. The pressure is definitely on. Comment "Go Philadelphia Eagles" in the comments. Sirianni emphasized that winning and losing is a collective effort. It's never about one person, he said. While this might be a comforting thought, it raises some questions. If the Eagles are to turn this around, what specific changes need to happen? With the Cowboys closing in on the NFC East title, urgency is at an all-time high. The Eagles were once seen as the clear frontrunners, but now the offense is struggling and the defense, which allowed a staggering 281 rushing yards against the Bears, isn't stepping up as it should. Nakobe Dean's comment about never being part of a defense that allowed so many yards on the ground speaks volumes. It seems like both sides of the ball are in a slump, and the clock is ticking down on the season. While some fans may think a coaching change is necessary, players like Saquon Barkley are urging the locker room to stay united. "The sky is falling outside the locker room," he said, "but I have nothing but the utmost confidence in the men in this locker room." A.J. Brown echoed those sentiments, calling the idea of personnel changes crazy. It looks like the players are committed to sticking together, but can they turn things around in time? With only 5 games left in the regular season, it's going to take a collective effort to get back on track. What do you think, Eagles Nation? Are you on board with sticking with Patullo, or do you believe a change is necessary? How do you feel about the state of the team as we head into the final stretch? Drop your thoughts below, and let's get the conversation going. Comment your city and your opinion about the Philadelphia Eagles. We want to hear from you.